He's back! Razor, the fan-favorite character from Green Lantern the animated series, is finally back after 11 years. Let me fill you in. If you don't want spoilers on Razor's Return, save this video and come back later. Now, if you don't know, Razor is one of the main characters from Green Lantern the animated series. He didn't exist in any of the comics before or after that. His only appearance was in that show, a show made by Bruce Timm in 2011 with a strong and dedicated following that unfortunately only lasted one season. And worse, it ended on a cliffhanger. Here's what I had to say when I made my review on that series.
My only complaint is that we didn't get a second season. We would have seen Razor as a Blue Lantern. It is only implied in the very last clip of the show that he gives up the hate in his heart completely and replaces it with hope, which is why the series ends on a Blue Lantern ring flying into the distance. It's a somber moment knowing that we'll never actually get to see him thrive in his new core.
Boy, was I wrong, because almost exactly 1 year after I posted that video, everything I said happened. We finally get Razor's glorious return in the most unexpected of places. Now let me paint the picture. I boot up the latest episode of Young Justice. Hey, there's Kilowog. I love that guy. We see a Blue Lantern in space. Holy crap, they're my favorite core. Then they drop this bombshell on us.
Branwell's ghost. This ain't no Blue Lantern. This is Razor.
Kilowog? It is as I feared. I am dead.
There he is! There's my favorite white boy!
Oh my god. I flipped out. Finally, after all these years, we see Razor again in all his Blue Lantern glory. Razor shows up in a completely different show, becomes canon, hugs Kilowog, breaks all known rules about the Lantern Rings, then leaves. What a legend. It's also important to keep in mind, because Kilowog said he hasn't seen Razor in 4 years, not 11, the timeline's a little screwed up. Greg Weisman, one of the creators of Young Justice, says that Green Lantern the animated series is canon and adjacent, meaning essentially everything in the show happened how we saw it, but it doesn't need to follow the timeline restraints. It's the best of both worlds. So, where do we go from here? When do we get to see these characters again? Really, after an 11-year-old cancelled show just randomly gets put into Young Justice canon, anything is on the table. Of course, I hope this means we'll get another season of Green Lantern, or even just more appearances from the cast moving forward, although I could see them doing a completely new Green Lantern spin-off following Razor's adventure to find Aya. But of course, with most things, only time will tell.